If you're planning your first Disney cruise, I am so excited for you. But before you step on board, there are a few things I really wish more first time cruisers knew. Because here's the truth, Disney cruises are incredible, but they're very different from Disney World. And the mistakes people make usually aren't huge disasters. They're just little things that can cost you time, money, or extra stress. Hi, I'm Lisa with Mouse and with Mama Travel. I specialize in Disney vacations and cruises, and I help families plan stress-free sailings so they don't miss out on important details. Today, I'm sharing the top 10 mistakes first-time Disney cruisers make and how to avoid them. And make sure you stay around till the end because the last one is the mistake that will impact your trip the most. Now, let's get into it. Number 1. Waiting too long to book. One of the biggest mistakes I see? Waiting for a deal. Disney Cruise Line operates on on-demand pricing. That means prices typically go up, not down. The lowest pricing is usually when itineraries are first released, and the best stateroom categories, they'll go fast. How to avoid this? Book early. You can secure your sailing with just a deposit, then monitor the pricing. If a better offer comes out later, you can often adjust. If you book through me, I'll monitor and apply the deals for you. Waiting almost always costs you more in the long run. Number 2. Not doing online check-in right away. Online check-in opens before your sailing date and it matters more than people realize. Your check-in time determines when you can arrive at the port. The earlier you complete check-in, the earlier you can get on the ship. How to avoid this? Know your check-in date ahead of time and log on right when it opens. Have your passport info and photos ready so you can move quickly through the check-in process. Boarding early means you start your vacation sooner. Number 3. Waiting too long to book excursions and activities. Port adventures, specialty dining like Palo or Ashante, Bippity Boppity Boutique, drink tastings, they can all sell out before you even get on the ship. How to avoid it? Know your booking window. Castaway Club members book earlier, so availability can already be limited by the time first-time cruisers get access. Have a short priority list ready so you're not scrambling when your window opens. Number 4. Not understanding what's included. I can't tell you enough how many people get on board and say, "Wait, that's included?" On a Disney cruise, your fare includes rotational dining, Broadway-style shows, character meet and greets, kids clubs, soft drinks, coffee and tea, room service, and best of all, free ice cream. That's a lot. How to avoid overspending? Before you board, understand what's included so you're not paying for extra things you won't need. And this is actually a great place to pause for a second. A lot of the mistakes I'm talking about, booking windows, online check-in timing, excursions selling out, these are the exact details I track for my clients. When you book your Disney cruise through me, my services won't cost you anything extra. I monitor pricing, remind you when your booking window opens, help you choose the right stateroom, and walk you through every step so nothing gets missed. I also offer an onboard credit, which means extra spending money once you're on the ship. So instead of stressing about timelines and availability, you can just focus on being excited. If you're already thinking about sailing, scan my QR code on the screen. I'd love to help you plan it right the first time. Alright, let's jump into the next mistake. Number 5. Overpacking. This is a big one. Your stateroom has storage, but not endless storage, and you're not changing outfits 3 times a day like you might in the park. You'll spend a lot of time in swimsuits, casual clothes, and comfy dinner outfits. How to avoid it? Plan simple mix and match outfits. When packing for a cruise, I like to follow one color scheme that allows me to reuse things like belts, ears, and shoes. Speaking of shoes, limit the number of shoes you take. Realistically, you need a pair of sandals, some tennis shoes, and maybe a dressier shoe for dinner. Number 6. Ignoring the daily schedule. Every evening, the Disney Cruise Line Navigator app updates with the next day's schedule. There are cooking demos, trivia, character pop-ups, deck parties, shows, kids' activities, and so much more. First-time cruisers sometimes miss incredible experiences simply because they didn't look at the schedule. How to avoid it? Each night, scroll through the next day and heart what you're interested in. Then the app will remind you when it's about to start. That small habit makes a huge difference. Number 7. Skipping the shows because you're too tired. After a long day in port or at the pool, skipping the shows may be tempting, but don't. The Broadway-style productions on ships like the Disney Wish and the Disney Dream are phenomenal. We're talking about professional-level performances, elaborate sets, and original music. And you've already paid for them. How to avoid this mistake? Plan a little downtime before dinner so you're not exhausted at showtime. Even if you're not normally a show person, just go. You may be surprised how much you enjoy it. Number 8. Not using the kids' clubs. The Oceaneer Club and Oceaneer Lab are some of the best spaces on the ships, but first-time parents sometimes keep their kids with them because they're unsure. Here's the thing. You can check your child in for short periods of time. It doesn't have to be all day. How to avoid this? Go to the open house hours on embarkation day. Let your kids explore when you're with them to take away some of their fears and yours. Once they feel comfortable, you may not see them again in the best way. Number 9. Forgetting about the little extras that make it special. Fish extenders, door magnets, character autograph books, pirate night costumes. These are all optional, but they add to the magic. First-time cruisers sometimes realize too late that pirate night is a full thing. How to avoid it? Check your itinerary ahead of time and see if pirate night is scheduled. Pack something simple if you want to participate. You don't need to go over the top, just be prepared. Number 10. Trying to do everything. This might be the biggest mistake of all. There is so much happening on board. Movies, pools, trivia, tastings, meet and greets, deck parties, and first-time cruisers often feel pressure to maximize every second. But here's the secret. Some of the best moments happen when you slow down. Coffee on the deck in the morning, watching the sunset, late night snacks, sitting in a quiet lounge while the kids are in the club. How to avoid burnout? Pick your top priorities each day and let the rest go. You don't have to do everything, and you don't need to. Your first Disney cruise is going to feel different than any vacation you've ever taken. It's relaxing, it's immersive, it's incredibly well run. And when you avoid these common mistakes, it becomes even better. And if this video helped you, hit that like button and make sure you subscribe. I routinely share Disney cruise and Disney vacation tips to help you plan smarter and travel easier.